Welcome to the Penn Graduate School of Education Commencement Ceremony for 2025. Please stand for the faculty processional. Please remain standing for the student processional. please be seated.
Good morning, class of 2025. And a very warm welcome to our faculty, staff, families, and friends who join us in celebration today. It is an immense honor to stand before you and mark this wonderful milestone. And to make sure we have it on record, Class of 2025, look around you. Look at the person next to you, behind you, and in front of you. You will see that members of today's graduating class hail from 30 states across the country and from 27 countries across the globe. You will see people who look like you and people who don't. But those obvious differences do not tell the whole story of the vibrant, complex, and generative diversity among you. Our graduates have studied across 39 distinct programs, preparing to become teachers, counselors, administrators, and leaders who serve learners of every age and life stage in elementary, middle, and high schools, in colleges and universities, in businesses, nonprofits, and governments worldwide. Among you are education entrepreneurs, data analysts, policy analysts, researchers, and scholars. You come to GSE from all walks of life, each bringing unique ideas about what you wanted to study, what matters most, and the roles you envision in shaping a better future for education and society. Penn GSE is an intellectually vibrant and impactful community precisely because of the extraordinary diversity of backgrounds, perspectives, and ideas gathered here. And we share a common commitment, a commitment to the critical importance of teaching and learning. What strengthens us is our commitment to bringing our diverse ways of thinking to tackle the thorniest challenges facing our society, to improving the lives of learners here in Philadelphia, across the country, and throughout the world. Here in our caps and gowns, we recognize the hard work you've done to reach this day. The strength, resilience, determination, and commitment that has gotten you here are precisely the qualities that must carry you forward. We're like in a video game or something. Because, and I'm not going to mince words here, education is under attack. We are facing a moment of profound upheaval. Federal protections are being eroded. The independence of educational institutions is under sustained pressure. Curricula are being politicized, and data systems that guide and improve practice are being dismantled. We face a deepening erosion of trust in science, in institutions, and in one another. The ripple effects will be felt throughout the global educational ecosystem. And so this work, your work, our work, has never been more important. So how do we meet and make this difficult moment? How can we continue to build systems, shape policy, and lead institutions that empower students and their communities, uplift educators, and advance democratic values? I don't have the answers. These amazing faculty behind me on this stage, they don't have the answers. So who does? You have the answers. You will define what comes next as stewards of the values and ideals that shape our shared future. And your work has just begun. As you go forward on your own distinct paths to quite literally change the world, I offer you two challenges. First, I challenge you to recognize that the surest path to lasting change is to reach across lines of difference. We are living in polarized times, and it is more important than ever that we ground ourselves in the knowledge that we are stronger for our differences. This is not conjecture. It's not something we say because it's easy or it's rote. This is fact. It's something we know from decades of empirical research, as well as from our own lived experiences. We are better when we seek out challenge, and we are better for having listened to, learned from, and worked alongside people from different walks of life. We are better when we seek out diversity and we embrace differences. Yet when we feel attacked or misunderstood or betrayed, our instinct is to retreat, to surround ourselves with the familiar and comfortable, to avoid difficult conversations, tune out voices that challenge us, and cast those who disagree as simply wrong. We conflate conviction with certainty. We shy away from asking the honest questions. But education at its best is not about merely seeking consensus or avoiding conflict. It teaches us how to navigate the world with courage, resilience, and clarity. It calls on us not only to challenge others, but to challenge ourselves, to sit with the discomfort, to admit that we don't yet know, and to listen, not to refute, but to understand. Some of the world's leading thinkers on civic education and discourse across difference are members of our own faculty here at Penn GSE. They remind us that education is not only about curriculum or content, but about cultivating agency, the ability to think critically, engage constructively, and hold complexity without losing conviction. Productive dialogue is about building understanding based on mutual respect and a recognition that even across our differences, we have a shared humanity. At Penn GSE, we know that education doesn't just equip individuals with knowledge. It prepares societies to grapple with hard questions, confront competing truths, and imagine a better future together. Across the country and the world, we are seeing what happens when educational institutions are undermined, when educators are silenced, and when curricula are censored, and when students are fearful to bring their full selves to the classroom. These threats are real, and their impact profound. And so the second challenge I give you, those of you who will shape the future of education and thus the future of our world, is this: stand firm. Stand firm in defending the role of education as the foundation of a just and thriving society. Everything we do here at Penn GSE is grounded in the belief that education is a public good. It lifts all of us. And like all public goods, it requires active stewardship. That means speaking up when public institutions are under threat, insisting that students, all students, feel welcomed, and that their questions, culture, and their dreams are taken seriously. That means standing with educators and school leaders when their work is devalued, advocating for education policies that are grounded in evidence and shaped with and by the communities they serve. As Penn GSE graduates, you understand the power of research, the complexity of educational systems, and the criticality of diversity inside those systems. You know that what happens in our classrooms and on our campuses is not separate from civic life. It is civic life. So as you cross this stage and step into the next chapter of your lives as educators, researchers, leaders, and change makers, I urge you to meet these challenges head on. Embody them in your work, your choices, your leadership, every single day. Reaching across difference will ask more of you than having tolerance. It will require a willingness to be changed by what you learn from others. It will ask you to listen openly, even when it's uncomfortable, and to commit to the slow, deliberate, difficult work of forging a common understanding. And defending education will mean showing up in policy debates, in community conversations, in classrooms and boardrooms alike, to make the case again and again and again that education is not expendable, it is essential. Class of 2025, these are not easy tasks, but they are important ones. And I am supremely confident that you are ready. You are ready to lead thoughtfully. You are ready to act boldly. You are ready to shape a future where education is a force for learners to grow and for society to flourish. So I close with a simple thank you. Thank you for learning with us during your time here at GSE, and for leading for us as you walk into your next chapter. I have the utmost faith in you and in the impact you will make throughout the world. And now, it is my absolute pleasure to introduce our 2025 commencement speaker, a woman who has never been afraid to lead thoughtfully or to act boldly, Dr. Angela Duckworth. Angela is the Rosalie and Egbert Chang Professor at the University of Pennsylvania, where she also serves as faculty co-director of the Penn Wharton Behavior Change for Good initiative. A 2013 MacArthur Fellow, Angela is widely known for her groundbreaking work on grit and character development. Her best-selling book, Grit, The Power of Passion and Perseverance, and her widely viewed TED Talk on the same topic have had an extraordinary impact throughout education. Angela earned her undergraduate degree in neurobiology from Harvard, completed her master's in neuroscience at Oxford as a Marshall Scholar, and earned her PhD in psychology right here at Penn. And Angela is one of us. Before becoming a researcher, Angela taught math and science in public schools in New York City, San Francisco, and Philadelphia. She founded a summer school for underserved youth and has advised organizations ranging from the World Bank to the NBA and NFL to Fortune 500 companies. And we are proud to count Dr. Duckworth among Penn GSE's secondary faculty. Importantly, Angela embodies the values we hold dear at Penn GSE, translating research into practice in ways that uplift learners and educators around the world. Please join me in welcoming Dr. Angela Duckworth.
Thank you, Catherine, and good morning. Graduates, many of you moved many miles to come study at Penn, but I grew up in a town not far from here. My high school was the sort you sometimes see in movies, enormous cinder block suburban public school surrounded by green grass soccer fields. I was always a diligent student, but if I'm honest, not an especially passionate one. To me, the apogee of academic success was a straight A report card. I couldn't imagine reading a nonfiction book for fun, or staying up late to grapple with a difficult concept that wasn't on a test. Then something unexpected happened. Through the quirks of scheduling, I was assigned the same English teacher twice, once in my sophomore year, again in my senior year. I got a double dose of Mr. Carr. And with apologies to the many great educators that are among us today, I have to tell you, Mr. Carr was the very best teacher in the world. Many years later, when Mr. Carr retired, several of his students wrote him letters to express our gratitude. Here they are. And here's how I began mine. Dear Mr. Carr, it was in your class that I fell in love with words. I grew up to be a social scientist, not a writer, but when I write, I remember what you taught me. And more than that, I remember the passion you had for writing, for thinking, for teaching, and life. I remember the day I realized I could hear the writer's voice on the other side of the page. And I remember the day I realized that with tremendous dedication and practice and luck, I might write in a way that other people could hear me, my voice, what I had to say. Before we sent Mr. Carr our letters, we passed them around to each other, and the similarities were striking. All of us said that Mr. Carr had changed our lives, that his curiosity was contagious, and that he saw in us not just who we were, but who we might become. We wrote that in his classroom, we felt loved, and because he loved us that much, we rose to meet his very high expectations. When I graduated from college, I disappointed my whole family by not going to medical school. Instead, I followed in Mr. Carr's footsteps. Like you, I chose education. One of my first jobs was as a high school teacher, and whenever I faced a difficult dilemma, it helped to ask, what would Mr. Carr do? Today, I can't help but wonder, what would Mr. Carr say to you on this, the day of your graduation? In particular, what would he say about the most revolutionary change in education, generative AI? Now, one of my favorite things about Mr. Carr is how he liked to catch us off guard. He once asked us to get out of our seats and stand on our desks. We remained standing for the entire period so that, as he put it, we could experience the familiar from a different perspective. So, in his honor, I'd like to think about AI from an angle that I don't think gets enough attention, and to wrestle a bit with its complexities. To begin, I have a simple yes-no question for the graduates. If the answer is yes, raise your hand. Here we go. Graduates, have you ever worried that students who use AI to do their thinking for them will fail to develop into capable thinkers themselves? Raise your hand if you have. Okay, and look around. It's a lot of us. Thank you. You'll notice that I raised my hand. As a psychologist who studies student motivation and achievement, I worry. I worry that students are using AI as a crutch. I worry because the human brain is like a muscle. Use it or lose it. Train it to gain it. I worry because in my research, learners don't always choose the effortful but effective option. We're not alone in these concerns. 4 times as many K-12 educators believe the use of AI will be net harmful as believe it will be net beneficial. 2 out of 3 university instructors believe AI will have a negative impact on academic integrity. Dumb and dishonest. Is that the fate of learners in the age of AI? Well, before we arrive at that very depressing conclusion, let me share a story. One evening, not long ago, I got stuck on a statistics question that I just couldn't figure out. Now, I'm sure some of you, and definitely some of you, could have helped me, but you weren't there in my living room at 9:30 in the evening. I looked over at my adorable real estate developer husband, but it was pretty clear that he was not going to illuminate me on the finer points of the Benjamini-Hochberg procedure for multiple hypothesis testing. So I turned to ChatGPT. In just 2 sentences, it clarified the concept. Next, it offered a handful of practical tips for implementing the procedure and pointed out common misuses. Then it concluded with a concise summary. Still confused, I asked some follow-up questions. The responses came back: detailed, patient, and immediate. Finally, I requested a demonstration. And that's when I really got it. At long last, I understood the what, the why, and the how of a pretty sophisticated statistical procedure. My dialogue with ChatGPT lasted about 10 minutes, but it wasn't just a quick fix. AI helped me reach a level of understanding that far exceeded what I could achieve on my own. Maybe one of you has had a similar experience. So, I have a second question, and I want you to be honest. I'm wondering if using AI has ever helped you in the way that ChatGPT helped me. Raise your hand if in one way or another AI has ever made you just a little bit smarter. And look around. Thank you. New research shows that AI isn't always a crutch. It can also be a coach. I have a wonderful PhD student named Ben Lira, and he recently tested whether using AI to help you write diminishes or develops your own writing skill. In Ben's experiment, one group practiced writing cover letters with AI assistance, while another group practiced writing on their own. The results really surprised us. Participants using AI spent less time practicing, and yet they improved their writing skill more. What was going on? To find out, Ben went on to conduct more experiments, and what he discovered is that AI is an outstanding writing coach, providing high-quality, personalized demonstrations that show you what excellence looks like. In other words, AI, in my view, has a hidden pedagogical superpower. It can teach by example. Because I was helping Ben with that study, I got to watch ChatGPT take bad writing and make it better. Over and over, I watched it shorten sentences that were too long, weed out needless repetition, and even reorder ideas so they flowed more logically. And you know what? In the process, I became a better writer myself. Okay, now's probably the right time to tell you that, I had many long conversations with not one, but several AI chatbots about the very address I'm delivering to you this morning. Many of you are now smiling politely, but secretly gasping in horror at the very idea that your commencement speaker would use AI to help her write her remarks. But it's true, I did. And because I was the one asking the questions and accepting or rejecting the suggestions, I'm not at all embarrassed that I did so. In fact, by exercising agency and using AI without deception, with the goal of improving myself, I'm proud. Graduates, you face a challenge no generation before you has had to confront: how to help learners use tools like GPT to catalyze, not cannibalize, deeper thinking. I don't want you to be techno-skeptics, but I don't want you to be techno-idealists either. I want you to be techno-curious and AI literate, and to bring your students along with you. Which leads me to the most important idea that I want to leave you with today. In the age of AI, there is a paradox. With the accumulated knowledge of the world now at their fingertips, students need their teachers more, not less. Why? Because students need teachers to get them to do hard things now that are good for them later. Because AI can be a crutch if students use it mindlessly, carelessly, and without the objective to develop their own capabilities. And because teachers are role models, for what genuine intellectual engagement looks like, both online and in real life. To paraphrase Aristotle, the roots of education are often bitter, but the fruit is sweet. And Aristotle understood this truth profoundly because he flourished under his teacher, Plato. And Plato had blossomed under his teacher, Socrates. A few weeks ago, as we were wrapping up the semester, I told my students a secret. Every bit of knowledge I'd shared with them was freely available on the internet. Every reading easily located as a PDF in Google Scholar. Every homework assignment embedded in someone's blog post or podcast. Because of technology, including AI, quite literally anything you could want to learn was just a click away. I watched as their eyes widened, but I continued. You needed me anyway, I told them. You needed me to assign you this reading by Tuesday and that essay by Thursday. You needed me to gather you in this classroom and to establish a sanctuary without phones, without laptops, no distractions from us truly seeing each other. You needed me to hold you to the highest standards and to say to you with absolute conviction, I know you can achieve them. I want to conclude with two last Mr. Carr stories. One day, Mr. Carr waltzed into the classroom, practically beaming. He perched on the edge of his desk, and one by one, he locked eyes with us. Then he paused for dramatic effect. Finally, he took a deep breath, and he said, "Knowledge at the library is free, but you have to bring your own container." When I wrote Mr. Carr my gratitude letter, I reminded him of that day. And with the audacity he taught us, I made one friendly amendment. It helps to have a teacher who genuinely loves you. Here's the last word on Mr. Carr. A few days ago, I reached out to his son, Zach, who grew up to be a teacher himself. I emailed Zach this commencement address, and Zach passed it on to his father. Then, just yesterday, an email appeared from none other than Mr. Carr himself. You cannot know how giddy it made me just to see his name in my inbox. What would he say? Would he be pleased? I held my breath. And here's what he wrote, to me and to you. Angela, thank you so much for forwarding your Penn address. Your observations about AI are especially encouraging. I wrote to Zach recently about his decision to become a teacher, about how pleased and proud I am, and that there is no higher calling. I stand by that. I'm humbled by your kind words and hope in the secret fastness of my heart that I am worthy of them. Thank you. Thank all of you. Teaching takes courage, and it helps to have a friend or two. If I may be permitted the arrogance of paraphrasing myself, fellowship is all around us. We just have to reach out for it. May this summer and the years ahead be a blessing. Thank you. Thank you, graduates, for all you have accomplished and all you will accomplish in the service of your beloved students, your students, who in turn will never, ever stop loving you. Thank you very much.
We will now confer the doctoral degrees. Graduates, we are so proud of your extraordinary achievement and of your abiding commitment to transformational impact throughout education. May you pursue your work with purpose and conviction, and may you find joy, growth, and fulfillment along the way. It is my privilege to confer your degree today in recognition of your successful completion of graduate studies in education.
Would the students receiving the Doctor of Philosophy and Doctor of Education degree please rise and approach the stage?
Sylvia Hay. Shiyun Serena Rao. Nicole Antoinette Thomas. Beth Hassie Prito. Chen Xin Shu. Missy Ann Vitek. Atgonbat Barku. Emmanuel Antoine Guillory. Tiffany Marie Clayton. Patrick Sexton. Rajiv Surya. Hind Ismail Zainal. Elijah Ba. Sherman Cowan. Roland Suarez Reyes. Michael David Frizone. Sean Anthony Plaskett. Sydney Negus. Noura Fatima Nausha. Thomas Richmond. Caroline Collins Thomas Richmond. Caroline Collins DeWitt. Erica Graciela Staufert Reyes. Rabani Gar. Vinay Rajasekaraya Malikarjan. Megan Collier McDonald. Jacqueline Mary Winch. Diana Durek. Meow Meow He. Rebecca Clanton. Jess Jones. Shaquila Robinson White. Tess Bernhard. Stephen Patrick Moran. Connor Andrew Kelly. Jack Drummond Jr. Sarah Ying Gao. Shad Aaron Rogers. Teresa Lee Wallace. James Lawrence Tim. Erica Davis Stribling. Deborah Joanne Schneider. Yong Richard Feng. Kesha Bascombe. Margot Lynn Todman Mack. Roru Jorona Farrell. Regina Nalini Hardat. Eva Andrea Porter. Tommy Sherelle Horde. Ashley Lewis Baldwin. Ashley Lewis Baldwin. Karen Michelle Dresner. Dave Lazarus. Jasmine Esparza Gomez. Joseph Henry Pasteur Valentine White. Corey Carter. Casey R. Barden. Gilberto Olvera. Sophie Eliane Monique Durgat. Marika Raven. Yifang Yu. Anika Alam. Anaita Kumar. Rina Dukela El Amin. Viraj S. Patel. Francia G. Portasio. Astrid Piekenpak. Jonathan Sun. Cristobal Garcia.
Will the doctoral graduates now rise? Turn and face your guests. Please don your caps and move those tassels from the right to the left. Ladies and gentlemen, please join me in congratulating our doctoral graduates of 2025. Please be seated. And we will now confer the master's degrees. Graduates, we are so proud of your extraordinary achievement and of your abiding commitment to transformational impact throughout education. May you pursue your work with purpose and with conviction, and may you find joy, growth, and fulfillment along the way. It is my absolute privilege to confer your degree today in recognition of your successful completion of graduate studies in education.
Would the students receiving the Master of Philosophy degree please rise and approach the stage?
Sarah Elizabeth Bowman. Sydney Alexis Williams. Vathaline Aisha Toulay. Miriam Shanuda. Alyssa Michelle Holcomb. Keely Rush Osborne. Lauren Nicole de Torres. Macy Elizabeth Gray. Abigail Marie Wolf. Kelly Barber. Alicia Christina Mackel. Emily Kathleen McLaughlin. Allison McDonald. Caroline Joy Kopczynski. Colette Elise McCord Snook. Pim Tong Odomkit Kosom. Grace Louise Berry. Ziqing Yu. Xiao Ray Brandon Lin. Kunying Zhong. Qiwen Jin. Chukai Lu. Peiyan Lu. Mingyue Deng. Ke Jia Wu. Jasper Lu. Phoebe Fan. Shouyan Liao. Bingbin Xia. Chenmin Hua. Zuhan Ling. Kiyon Shan. Yachi He.
Would the first row of students receiving the Master of Science in Education degree please rise and approach the stage?
Ji Hao Ran. Jack Christian Chiacherry. Alyssa Rosenberg. Chloe Yoon-jae Kim. Benjamin A. Wassman. Aubrey Eileen Spack. Julia Margaret Stillwell. Ashley Nicole Matias Matos. Makawi Dolores Amina Thomas L. Joanna May Patmore. Yachi Cheng. Joe Pittman. Ed Tikozi Cotton. Alexis Georgette Arbutina. Megan Joy Coyne. Anastasia Rose Ergang Layden. Caitlin Delucia Polikoff. Meredith Erin Gaynor. Joan Angela Taylor. Leah Collins. Katya Fish. Lin Shang. Garrett Zhu. Yinan Zhuo. Yiwei Ma. Ran Ran Song. Bianca Marissa Del Rio. Laura Stern. Coco Ki Chao Chen. Jingyi Chen. Shao Qianbei Yu. Zheng Hao Chen. Cherie DeVos. Shaylee Tian Chen. Gabriel Matthew Holler Aries. Devin Johnson. Chen Kong. Zhu Yun Tong. Irene Miha Chung. Hyunu Sarah Jang. Evan Persons Port. Caleb Donovan Smith. Ji Yi Lim. Shiqi Zhang. Chen Ye Wang. Jiwei Ye. Zhang Kai Yung Liu. Xin Yi Zhong. Rebecca Lu Yao Kang. Wanting Hu. Jing Wang. Shay Song. 2. Zimo Hao. Ting Yu Feng. Yuan Xu. Xiao Ge Yang. Tianyi Liang. Fli Bing Zhao. Junyi Guan. Yuan Yao. Jian Yu Feng. Meng Lu Miao. Ke Xuan Li. Xinya Lu. Jia Yiqi. Lu Deng. Ze Shizhang. Tianyi Karim Zhang. He Qi Zhang. Xun Zi. Yue Han Chen. Ni Chen. Alice Zhang. Shenyi Zhang. Remy Ann Vada. Emily Alexis Bowden. Jingzhe Qi. Ruo Qi Xiang. Xiaotong Jenna Lu. Crystal Chen. Pei Yi Jiang. Bei Xu. Yihang Yang. Yijing Wang. Conferring Lin. Yushin Fan. Yishu Sheng. Shuchang Li. Qi Wei. Xiaorui Zhang. Wantong Li. Zhou Wei. Cheska Wong. Wei Fan. Jin Zhong. Hao Xuan Li. Yi Chen. Peng Mei Zhang. Suditi Sundaram. Andy Dong. Ava Zhu Chen. Rain Yuxuan Zhao. Ruo Ting Wang. Kelly Porter O'Connor. Maria Devia Dayalji. Bethany Angelique Baskerville. Li Jun Zhang. Vera Wang. Gehan Zhao. Yuxin Liu. Chen Yang. Mingjia Sun. Zi Shao. Yihan Zheng. Yichen Gang. Owen Henry Vidala. Charles William Krieger IV. Ian Griffith. Victoria Catherine Schneller. Catherine Fang. Meiyu Xu. Keenan Newport Uku Steiner. Eduardo Azil Perez. Mia Kazuko Matsuishi. Sophie Brian Neely. Tyler Allen Cochran. Ileana Naye Correa. Abigail Equia Echama Ofe Ado. Xiaoyan Liu. Yuhua Lai. William Dandridge Sneed. Lakshmi Lucille Jai. Victoria Lee Seymour. Emma Riley Gleason. Taylor Gabrielle Serena Braswell. Kaya Corona. Catherine Marie Hunt. Grace Marie Miller. Jenna Cassidy Goldberg. Caroline Jenkins. Brianna Elizabeth Thompson. Kennedy Elisa Durkis. Hannah Bruner Thurlby. Ansley Mercedes Keene. Anita Dwinata Lubiz. Logan Roberts. Tingyi Zhu. Mia Ning Yang. Tong Yao Han. Zihang Gao. Fei Fei Liu. Yu He Yang. Julie Dai. Lauren Carmelita McVeigh. Siru Wang. Laura Dormans Murdoch. Ruth Marie Niles. Emma Rule. Charlotte Tenney Wiesenberg. Julia Pearl Ronkin. Claire Bowman. Kyu Hee Min. Hannah Rodriguez. Priscilla Kim. Abigail Baker. Kai Han. Jia Chen Wu. Jilly Wang. Yu Zhang. Yuan Cao. Yaxin Zhang. Yankee Wang. Jingyi Jian. Elizabeth Camille Lockerbie. Adrian Lee Barber. Zainab Sarolam. Kush Sanjeev Gandhi. Junyu Lin. Christopher Sung. Sophia L. Tournay. Donna A. Rouse. Catherine Elise Brazier. Yu Jia Zhang. Jiawen Zhang. Melissa Ann Monty. Stefan Tremaine Whitney Bates Nowden. Stefan Vincent. Lisa Marie Ann Ayer. Annie Marie Graziani. Kumar Jeev. Allison Joy Alston. Naya Janae Thompson. Felicity Breedlove. Melanie Viviana Tire. Kayla Antoinette Simpson. Tyasia Lewis. Oge Abida. Gabrielle Eviette Culbrath. Juhi Dhruva. Akanksha Sunil Jumde. Tololope Kausarat Olashawere. Ramin Iftikhar. Ramsha Fathma. Ruby Bantariza. Jessica Mejia. Bona Lee Aglasi Sungai. Cheng Cheng Liu. Kylie Hughes. James Gazawi. Chipiliro Kasiampange. Yun Cho Shin. Keon Lee. Asep Suryana. Yuku. Bilgun Boldbatar. Rainy Prompecherat. Xuan Gao. Ye Yuan. Shi Shan Shi. Rima Kamal. Un Bin Kim. Jianing Wei. Kaylee Cubitt. Zhu Liu. Lu Wen Zhang. Jiwei Lu. Xiaoxuan Wu. Zhou Qiao Lai. Katie Jingwen Cao. Yushan Wang. Shimeng Yang. Yuehan Hong. Diana Carmona. Jonathan Allen Sanchez. Shao Sun. Meng Ying Bian. Zihan Zhao. Ailuan Zhang. Christina Icho Yang. Xiyu Zhang. Xing Yu Liu. Quayera Wilkerson. Hassan Hodge Hollington. Erica Joy Furtado. Ella Leah Varney. Sarah Carbo Bowman. Sasha Medini Lucent. Lauren Elizabeth Sichel. Katie Marie Brooke. Yonelia Engel. Stella Wang. Karen Christie Carter. Christabel Asamoah Yeboah. Luciana Boone. Miriam Harris. Laura Ellen Layton. Martina McPhail. Adelaida Claudio Nelson. Courtney Amanda Roach. Brian Kroll. Roderston Eugene. Dominique Carmen Perez de Silva. Morgan Washington Leslie. Jisoo Jung. Tara Monique Pulley. Gloria Clayton. Natasha Peniel White. Hope Sherelle Witherspoon. Jean Marie Crowell. Margarita Drucker. Annabella Viscardo. Philip Ian Weisgold. Emily Glassford Bowditch. Caroline Coleman Handorf. Carla Rivas Martinez. Nigel Lum Cox. Umi Ilana Keesing. Catherine Randall Ellis. Jody Melissa Raydosh. John Haggerty. Eric Alberto Herrera. Laura Eileen Gallo. Edith Rose Gabrielle Bradley. Sophia Jane Willem. Jia Tong Liu. Victoria Jean McGivern. Eleanor Streitwieser. Alexandra Lynn Stazeski. Mackenzie Vandenberg. Carly Samantha Payne. Hannah Pei Shan Xie. Shen Gao. Yanyu Zhao. Oybek Aitbay. Carlos Augusto Malfitano. Tala Banaja. Nof Humud Al Zaid. Alim Angono. Xi Chen. Ting Han. Jennifer Shu. Jung-eun Trish Jin. Zhong Tsai. Jinze Yang. Tingshu Liang. Jia Jia. Gavin Xavier Henry. Olivia Kehlani Checki. Dennis Espejo. Sarah Elizabeth Mitchell. Han Teresa Din. Taylor Alondra Castro. Vinya Lynch Agbor. Azudi Onyejekwe. Jasmine Ebony Williams. Caitlin Brunton Knowles. Timothy Scott Clendaniel. Elise Rika Chan. Faith Destiny Brown. Jana Lynette Cox. Aaron B. Jacqueline Alexandra Keene. Charles Christopher Monette. Mawua Kwamboka Osoro. India Watson. Griselda Pachuca Garcia. Rashi Shah. Hansa Janktesh Melvani. Yanghui Sophia Su. Hua Li. Helen J. Yu. Zhang Qing Qian. Ailin Yu. Haley Chen. Lusayo Mwakatika. Winston Wade Roberts. Dan Dan Sunny Wu. Diane Kang. Jiaqin Li. Jinting Li. Yaxuan Wang. Di Li. Ning Ma. Shinju Shi. Yijing Dang. Sija Joycey Gu. Yunjan Jiang. Xuan Huang. Sophia Liu. Zhang Qing. Yanan Esther Huang. Jarrett Eugene Tate. Robert Timothy Ingram. Zachary Andres Moran. Trainer Macron. Megan Riley. Molly Joy Nottimson. Basil Mohammed El Shrafi. Susanna Patrice Brett. Kevin Strong. Shu Hang Chen. Ray Yao Peng. Becky Chen. Sanjana Nair. Tatum Kokonati Jenkins. Tash Folks. Cameron Denise Little. Shelby McNulty. Jonathan Zabala. Harold Calvin Elliott, Jr. Heidi Liu Hui. Yoning Zhao. Katerina Rose Farol. Alan Phaeton Maganga. Emma Marie Reeser. Keyshawn Nathaniel Rose. Grace Eunyoung Chang. Carolyn Niersbach. Rebecca Hanji Shin. Bidemi Palmer. Lorea Peterson Redondo. Caroline Penn Weaver. Jessica Sass. Nihal Leah Ruth Altman. Analia Munoz Dobson. Cesar Augusto Flores. Sam McDonald. Gabriela Fajardo Bocanegra. Emerson Wright. Kenna Alexandra Barrett. Anna B. Leventhal. Vedya Spurti Kanda. Amanda Ming Chen. Meruyart Biz Hanowa. Jyoti Punia. Ruchi Aurora. Catherine Teresia Ruru. Angela Peichin Tang. Jingxuan Ren. Xiyang Zhang. Jiaxin Xu. Yu Qian Wang. Yue Zhao. Xiao Yun Lu. Zhu Wu Dai. Nanqi Zhou. Zijing Chen. Jiayun Wang. Yuhan Zhang. Yidi Deng. Hao Qin. Nora Shanshan Wu. Hanin Maher Waka. Lu Guanxie. Jacob Gooding. Shay Michael Pilot. Ronnie Hecht. Daniela Hugh Overby. James Patrick Freeman. Brian Alvarado. James Anthony Murray. Emmanuel Gilbert Soltero. Tsipora Hacker. Sarah de la Sobera. Andrew John Harker. Molly Lou McCoy. Husna H. Hashem. Helen Rufael Tamra. Devonte Tyree Carr. Noah Shalansky. Madeline Rose Kessler. Zach Eli Baker. Nakita Gito. Claire Park. Georgia Ray Fine. Victoria Malomo. Sarah Browning Carolee Safford. Catherine Elaine Tinney. Catherine Elizabeth Reardon. Jessica Marie Miller. Francesca Ramirez. Mingyi Zhang. Suking Gu. Kai Teresa Lashley Wright. Daisy Jackson. Quinnell Lachey Mason. Zipporah Marie Moses. Shania Marie Hill. Kayla Carol Tillery. Sydney Jade Brown. Jordan Alyssa Greer. Erin Alexandria Browning. Kayla Thais Caldwell. Lillian Patricia Cadet. Evan Michael Dietrich. Mackenzie Marcia Aaron Blackman. Ella Isabel Kamita Musa. Nina Caroline Kasdan. Benjamin O'Neill. Elizabeth Rebecca Sunderland Balabayev. Jamila Deborah Jones. Jean Carducci Gravet. Mary Catherine Galante. Mackenzie Ann Shirk. Kevin Alcides Quintanilla. Atika Azoz. Rashad Lovett Ska. Gabrielle Alyssa Elaine Gerton. Destiny Diamond Odom. Mariah Simone Taylor. Trudy Aniva Smith. Chloe Esther Wapnick leads. Maggie Monhan Chen. Jia Chun Yu. Yifan Zhang. Alex Dominic Bisignaro. Megan Nicole Patero. Rosenda Bell. Gianna Dorothy Tully. Kristen Louise Clare. Tyra Faith McCombs. Yiwen Wang. Alice Chen. Yuan Zhang. Emily Fagan Haverstick. Juliana Oluwakemi Poroye. Jesse Becker Rubin. Shiqing Ouyang. Esther Mady Lee. Yuna Beck. Lidwina Limunga Bell. Casey Ireland Mellon. Haley Warren. Jabria Barker Moody. Aliyah Imani Williams. Anna Garfinkel. Isra El Shafi. Julia Melnick. Katie Ann Elizabeth Johnson. Monica Underwood.
Annabelle Gavin. Sarah Jane O'Connor. Liz Cabrera. Katia Kuzin. Mayowa Fagayimbo. Duragio Cartel Peterson.
Will the master's graduates now rise? Please turn and face our guests. Please move your tassels from your right to your left side. Ladies and gentlemen, please join me in congratulating the master's graduates of 2025. Please be seated.
Once again, congratulations to our graduates. It is with tremendous pleasure and pride that we wish you the very best of success and happiness in your personal and professional lives. We have been happy to be a part of your GSE and career journey. You and your guests are invited to attend the GSE reception at the Penn GSE building. Directions can be found on the back of the program. Oops. We look forward to greeting you, our graduates, and now new alumni, and your families at the reception. Please rise and remain standing while our faculty leave the stage and the graduates file out of the venue. Graduates will join their guests upon conclusion of the ceremony in front of the Palestra.